What's going on, y'all? Casey back at it again. Another Madden 21 Seahawks Theme Team video. It's been a minute. Um, I got my reasons. We're gonna talk about that, but it's not really even about that. Today, what I want to do is something I've never done before. We're gonna do some projections for cards. It's been, I think, a little while since the Seahawks Theme Team got some cards, and you're probably wondering, like, when's the next Seahawk guy gonna come out, or who can we expect to get upgrades, or even get a card? And that's why I'm here, because like I said, we Madden or Mutt is a game that is driven off of the content that EA gives us, and for you Seahawk people like myself, well, I'll drift off and buy some other dudes for the other team, but for the Seahawks team specifically, who can we expect to get some upgrades or cards? And what can we expect in the future, the distant future, somewhat close future? You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do today, because I believe they said the Team of the Year stream is gonna come out today, during the late championship game, and I believe Russell Wilson is gonna get a Team of the Year card, and I'll get into my reasoning after. So just with that, right? Like I said, I don't like to project, because projecting is never good. Never project. But with the way that EA's done content this year, and I give them all the credit, I love it personally. I think they've done a great job surprising us, giving us new dudes that we've never had in this game before, and then also just knocking it out the park with promos. The cards are usable this year. Last year at this point, we'll get into it, we had a Jermaine Curse come out as like 85 overall, and I made a video about it because I love Jermaine Curse, but really that card is not useful. So today we're gonna have some fun projecting what we might have later on. Okay, so first things first is that quarterback. Like I said, I think we're gonna have Russell Wilson come up for Team of the Year, and when you think about it, right, he kind of cooled down at the latter half of the season. But for everyone who you'd put ahead of him, I think they already have a card. Rodgers, the 50. Josh Allen just got one like last week. Mahomes, Christmas. Brady, I believe, just got one too. All the other playoffs guys got, for the most part, right? Tannehill, Rivers got the tribute. I think the only guy who didn't get one was like Drew Brees, but he didn't have a good year. And then Team of the Year isn't about the best guys. It's about the best guys who hasn't gotten an upgrade in a while. And it will come down to only two guys, which would be Russ and Deshaun Watson. And I'm gonna go with Russ getting it, just because Russ's last card was October and Halloween, while Watson's was Thanksgiving. That's literally my only reasoning. It might be Watson, but I'd be willing to bet something on it being Russell Wilson. As for another quarterback that we can get, I believe that there should probably be another Team Diamond thing coming up. Last year it was two. I think the second one was right after the Super Bowl. And last year we got Marcus Trufant and Lofa Tatupu. So there's right, this year we got Max Strong as the first one. There's reason to believe that there's potential for a Matt Hasselbeck, which I would love, because that's like the OG really good Seahawks core, the OG Seahawks leader, led to the first Super Bowl. I wouldn't expect it, but there's a chance. And then longer shot would be Warren Moon, who they've had the rights to before, but they've cut that since, because I believe he was accused of some sexual harassment or assault. We don't want criminals in this game. Even if they're legends, we don't want criminals. Get rid of the criminals. All right. At running back, we got Carlos Hyde, Sean Alexander, Edgerrin James. I don't think we need a new running back for the team. Everyone knows that Chris Carson needs a card, which I believe that he will get. But it's probably going to be Carlos Hyde number 2. What I think we should be looking forward to is Team of the Year. Team of the Year is really interesting, because I like how they did it last year. They had a third down back, slot receiver, all of that slot corner, kick return, everything. J.D. McKissick, with the football team, Washington, has had a hell of a year as a third down back, and I think he should get a Team of the Year card. With that being said, I don't know if we could use him on the theme team because power-ups, and I don't know if they'd give him a power-up, but something to be hopeful of. And then, of course, Marshawn Lynch. So the thing with Marshawn Lynch that I think is really interesting is I'm not one to expect Marshawn Lynch to get a card because Marshawn Lynch moves differently. He does his own things. But he's in a video game. Some video game. He put it on his Twitter. He's in some game. He's gave his rights and he's in some shooting game. I wouldn't be shocked if he comes back to Madden. With the Super Bowl promo coming up, they're gonna probably give Seattle at least one card for the Super Bowl promo. I thought maybe Curse, right, like last year. I don't know if they even have Curse's rights. He might have retired, but Marshawn might be an option for that. Other running backs, none that I can really think of off the top of my head besides those two. But yeah, that's what we could do for running backs. At receiver, DK just got an upgrade. Jerry Rice got an upgrade. Devin Hester shouldn't get another upgrade because how much better is a returner supposed to be? He has 99 speed. He got a bunch of good change of directions. Tyler Lockett may get a team of the year. I doubt that, but he had a really good first half. But at the same time, like there's probably so many other dudes that hasn't gotten a card yet. But I wouldn't sleep on it. There's a chance. I would be very shocked. But like I said, there's a chance. Golden Tate probably gonna get an upgrade. He might be a Super Bowl guy too. But if I look right at my binder, I got rid of what's it called? Warwick. I got rid of Warwick, right? That was a surprise. But I'm just thinking, for some other receivers, if we're gonna do a Super Bowl promo with some of the rights that they've gotten so far, I wouldn't be shocked if we get a Percy Harvin, which would be amazing. Joey Galloway, for a campus hero. I don't know how much they're gonna continue with the campus heroes. That'd be really cool. Last year we got Nate Burleson, who is an analyst, Good Morning Football, average player, but he was cool. And I wouldn't be shocked if we get that. Long shot, I'm going to say Doug Baldwin. I remember a long time ago, he referred to the Madden like 12 or 25. I forgot. Ray Lewis did some kind of intro for Madden. And he's talking about, like beating in your chest and all that. And Doug Baldwin referred to it, so he might be a Madden fan. He might want a card. I don't know. They might get his rights. That'd be really cool. Curse, that'd be really cool. But for the most part, I'm not expecting anything but a Tyler Lockett upgrade. But we're stacked at receivers, so we're solid. We're solid. Fullback, y'all probably don't care about no fullbacks, but we got Reese, we got Strong, we got Belore, who I can finally sell now. Michael Robinson works for the NFL Network, also does Good Morning Football, also does analyst work. I wouldn't be shocked if we get a card of his. I don't know why the EA would do that. There's a chance. But, anyone who works at the NFL Network, I believe that there's a chance. And I love Michael Robinson. So, that'd be cool. That would be cool. O-line, I don't want to focus on O-line just simply because, they don't really matter. I could use Damian Lewis if I wanted to, but I don't on my real team. We got Walter Hutchinson. We have Mawai here, if anything, Robbie Tobit, because he was on that team with Hutch and Jones and Sean Alexander. I doubt it. Right guard Lewis should get it like a team builder. Like I don't know if they're gonna keep doing team builders. He deserves one. Brandon Shell. I don't know any other right tackles that we might get. So there's that. O-line is a little bit boring. At tight end, if Greg Olsen retires, a potential tribute, but they need to make a power up because there is a flashback already that we don't use because we can't, and it'd just be a waste. Jimmy Graham, I don't know what they're gonna do with the 50 dudes. If they want to give like Calico an update, because like Calico, right? Like, what's the point of like Austin Calico or Tyrone Calico? Excuse me. That's just like he's not a card that I'd expect to get upgraded. But if they upgrade Calico, expect a Jimmy Graham upgrade. Hollister did nothing, but Disley, nah. And then just in general, the tight end position has been pretty weak for the Seahawks. We had Zach Miller. I don't think Zach Miller is gonna ever get a card. Like that's just stupid. Why would Zach Miller get a card? John Carlson. I don't know how many of you guys remember John Carlson. He was on the All-Decade team for the Seahawks. So he had concussion problems. That doesn't sound likely for a card. And then he also played for the Vikings. So he retired pretty young. So that's that. For the offense, I don't know. Like I said, don't expect anything, but these are just potential projections. On defense, now this is more interesting. I'm going to start off with linebacker first because, we linebackers are not usable in this game, but they're gonna give them cards. So I'm just looking right. Middle linebacker last year we got Tutupu, we got Bosworth. Like we don't want that, but we don't. I didn't even buy the new Jordan Brooks because it's like unusable, and I don't even have the best Wagner because unusable. But I wouldn't be shocked we get a Bosworth, a Tutupu again, maybe. Um, Malcolm Smith, because he was the MVP, he might get the Super Bowl card, which would be disappointing, but I would understand. KJ, maybe another upgrade. Shaquem Griffin, combine promo looking down the line. Shaquem Griffin should get an upgrade. But yeah, for linebackers, I'm not really sure. Julian Peterson might be the theme diamond, which would be interesting, or maybe even for like the Lions. I believe he played for the Lions and the Niners. Julian Peterson was a good 4-3 linebacker for a minute. Might be it. But I'm gonna just skip past them because we don't really care about linebackers in this game specifically. On the D line, Dwight Freeney, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Completely honest, I don't know. Sure, his card is pretty good, but maybe down the line they'll give him a legend or something because I think that's what they're doing for like the early cards. John Randall, ultimate legend probably. Sheldon Richardson, probably no more upgrades. Clowney, combine. Carlos Dunlap, maybe not another upgrade. Frank Clark, if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, maybe. I doubt he'll get an upgrade because this card's already good. I'm looking at defensive tackles, right? Randall. Jaron Reed got one. I just didn't buy it because we don't need him. I don't even use Richardson. Puna. So on D-line, some potential guys. Chris Clemens, Michael Bennett. I doubt it, right? Chris Clemens, maybe. Michael Bennett, I don't know. He's more of like a education guy now. And if Martellus doesn't have a car, he's been retired longer. I wouldn't be shocked that Michael Bennett doesn't get a car. But, of course, that's always an option. Who else? Bruce Irvin, I don't think he's going to get an upgrade, but that'd be cool. I like Bruce Irvin. Throw him at, like, one of the rush ends. But if it's not Clemens or, even Averill, doubt it. But once again, like with Chancellor, I was talking about, they did the Doritos or the Tostitos commercial. So I believe, right, their rights can be bought. And maybe Cliff Averill might get a card. I don't know. But besides that, I can't really think of anybody else. That's just me. For DBs, strong safety's been covered. Chancellor, we got this DK, Lawyer Malloy. Cool. So the Legion, we got our guy. Jamal Adams is due for an upgrade sooner or later. He's going to get one. Team of the year, maybe. I don't know. I don't know all the safeties that's gotten cards. I don't know if he's going to be the first one in line. If he is, that'd be great. If not, I understand because his coverage grades aren't that good. Quandre Diggs, probably not getting an upgrade. The wild card here is Earl Thomas. I don't know because he's out of the NFL. He might not have they might not have the rights for Earl Thomas anymore. He might be the Super Bowl card. I don't know. But as for safeties, I believe that's it. I can't think of any other really great safeties in Seahawks history. So that leads us to the corners. And once again, this is really interesting. So Shaq Griffin, probably not going to get a new card. Good enough right there. Richard Sherman is amazing. Not going to get a new card. Trey Flowers. Maybe if they do that team builder thing where they just throw like 5 team builders at us after the Super Bowl, I don't think they're gonna do that this year because they just been pushing them out one by one. DJ Reed deserves a card. I don't know what kind of promo they'll put him in, but he deserves a card. Justin Coleman, I don't know. I don't watch the Lions, but it'd be cool if they gave him an upgrade. And then Dunbar just doesn't deserve one. So some previous Seahawks corners I'm thinking about, right? That we're thinking might get a card. Maxwell, because excuse me, I just dropped my controller. They love Byron Maxwell at EA. When he was there, they gave him. He might be the theme diamond. Marcus Trufant, like last year, he was the theme diamond. Everyone wants to think about Brandon Browner. He's never gonna get a card. He's in jail for attempted murder. We don't want criminals. No criminals. That's out. So no Brandon Browner. But as for corn, yeah, that's all I could think of. I just remember Marcus Trufant from when I was little, being the star corner, and Maybe Antoine Winfield. Even if Antoine Winfield got a card, not his son, which is crazy, right? Antoine Winfield retired like in 2013. Um, he wouldn't get it because he was on the preseason roster. But besides that, I can't really see any corners for the Seahawks. So yeah, there's that. Special teams wise, punter Michael Dixon might get an upgrade. I don't know what. Janikowski's amazing. Kick returner, I don't know why they'd give Leon Washington a card, but Leon Washington was a Seahawks kick returner. But of course, like I said, Percy Harvin. If you guys have any other, I just thought of one. Deion Branch might be a receiver for like the Super Bowl promo, because they've done it before. But that's about it, man. That might have been a little bit boring. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to upload. Just think of some projections. Have some fun with it. I was in savings mode at 1.2 mil. I want to be rich. Rich, in my opinion, is I can buy any card. I'm not there yet. I can't buy Richard Sherman. I have it. But if I needed, like, if there was a card the same price like Dak Prescott, I can't buy that card. So, we've been building the coin stack up. Weekend league solo battles after today or this weekend. We should be pretty solid on coins. And, in a buying mood. So, regardless of whoever gets Team of the Year cards, I'm going to try to push out some content. But with that being said, see y'all later. This probably ran a lot longer than I hoped. And, enjoy the games today. Peace.